Hello everyone in YouTube. This is Lawbench191, or Derek Blanton, my real name. I'm here to talk to you a little bit of a little review here about the new Athearn Genesis GP9 that has just come out. Mine is a Seaboard airline unit, number 1900. I ordered this from modeltrainstuff.com, more commonly known as MB Klein out of Baltimore, Maryland. I've ordered a number of things from them. A great group of people to order from. The Genesis GP9 has the Tsunami sound in it. I'm going to demonstrate that sound in just a minute. There's some things I kind of want to go over the unit with you. This unit has a great amount of detail. Was very impressed with that. I have several Proto 2000 GP9s and I have a GP7, but this unit has much more detail. The cab interior, very nice. It has metal etched steps. Just really impressive as far as that goes, and the painting and detail is so nice in regards to this. I am a member of the Atlantic Coastline Seaboard Airline Yahoo group, and there's been some discussion in our group on the internet about receiving these with broken parts and some of the units having to be shipped back. I will say that it is packaged very well. It comes in a really nice blue box. It's a very nice box, it's pretty secure. However, when I received mine from Klein, I did have, when I took it out of the box, I did have a couple of things that were loose. One of the things was that I had my front drop step had come loose, so I was able just to be able to glue that back in place. Also, my front, one of my front etched steps, there was little metal etched steps that come loose, and I just was able to take a needle nose pliers and be able to AC that right back into place, no problem. So when you get these, I don't know if it could happen in shipment or happen when it was coming over, but in any event, do look at the box. Be very careful taking it out. Check your handrails. Make sure that there's no loose parts on the locomotive. I was kind of told that, and I'm glad I did that because I did find a few things, but I didn't feel like it was anything necessary to send back. So I did want to let you know about that in case you have a problem with it. Other than that, I really like the unit a lot. I'm going to go ahead and start her up. This is number 1900, and this one has the particular horn sound that 1900 had. I understand the other Athearn units, that they make two other numbers, and one of them or two of them have different horns too, and they actually have the actual sound for those horns. But in any event, 1900 was the first GP9 that Seaboard Airline had. I'm going to go ahead and fire it up and let you hear it. We'll crank her up now. And I'm going to run through the functions with you so that you can kind of see them. It only has 12 functions. This is not one with like 22 functions or anything like that. Tsunami, I'm just going to turn the power up here and it'll come on and start up. Great 567 sound. You kind of like that. I mean, the way it starts and everything. Go ahead and cut the light on. The light on. I don't know if you can see that or not, the way the angle of the camera is. Got your lights on. Start your bell. Let you hear the bell. Horn, you have a long horn sound and of course short two. Number 2 is the horn. Three, short horn. This unit didn't have dynamic brakes. The Seaboard Airline units did not have dynamic on their GP9s. But if you get one with dynamic, this is what it'll sound like. It still has the function on there. cut that off. On your functions, F5 and F6 are light effects. Later on they're coming out, and of course I think a Southern Pacific version. Later on they're coming out with, has a Mars light function, or a beacon type flashing light. Seaboard Airline did not have Mars lights. They had just a sealed headlight beam on their GP9s. The Atlantic Coastline units coming out, however, will have like a function. You can have the Mars light. You can set that up on the new ones. Eventually the ACL unit should be coming out in GP7 soon in this Genesis line. F9 coming on down the, excuse me, I skipped F7 is a dimmer on a light. I don't know if you use it that much, but that's a dimmer. And then, of course, F8 is your mute. It mutes it out. And then F9, which I was talking about here, that's your brake release. When it's running, it's the brake release. When it's sitting, it is an air pump type thing with air release, which you hear it there. And of course, F10 is your coupler. And F11 and F12 you don't use. They're for steam locomotives, so I guess those Tsunamis, they have it all set up for that, but of course there's F11 and F12 is left out since the fact those are steam engine functions. I'm going to go ahead and crank her up here and run her around my little small 5x12 layout. As many as you know, I am a big Seaboard Airline fan, so I've got a lot of Seaboard equipment I'm running today. In any event, we're going to get this thing going, and I'm going to lift up the camera. Please know that I might have a little shaky camera action there, so don't hold that against me. In any event, here we go. And I do have it imbued with a Proto 1000 F3 today, just for extra pulling power. They really run nice together. Now when I get around here, I'm going to kind of crank her up a little more, and you can kind of hear this thing as it goes up a hill. I've got a little hill, of course, and I'm going to crank her up now a little bit. When it gets to 6, there it goes. Now listen, it's going to... as it works up that hill. Really great sound. And there she is. I kind of did a run around for you on my layout. And of course with Tsunami, a lot of people wonder how this is. The way you shut down the Tsunami, let's cut our headlight off. And the way you do shutdown on the Tsunami units is you hit emergency stop, and this is the sound of shutdown. I really like that, the way that shutdown sounds. But anyway, again, really great unit. Is a little pricey compared to some of the other units that Proto 2000 whatever did. It has wonderful detail. Again, make sure your parts, if you buy one. Love the sound. Can't beat the Tsunami sound though. You just cannot beat it. I'm going to really enjoy this unit running it with some things. So plan to probably buy another one. I wanted to buy one just to kind of see how they look. I'm looking forward to the Atlantic Coastline ones that come out down the road here. I'm also a big ACL fan, but if you thought I'd run this video today just to kind of let you see what it looks like, those of you that might be thinking about buying one. In any event, I hope you all have a happy new year.